loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Luisa. How are you? So, as you may see by the title, today we're going to be talking about vision boards, goals for 2021 or whatever year that you're watching this in, law of attraction, and yeah, how to achieve these goals. My hope is that this message inspires you, gives you hope, and lets you know that I'm on that journey with you to achieving the goals for 2021. This year will be the best year yet. So if you're interested in knowing about such topics, knowing how to do a vision board, and all these things, then please keep watching. Do not forget to hit that like button down below. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel so you know when I post next. And yeah, let's begin. Hey loves! So as I said, today we're going to be talking about vision boards, goals specifically for 2021 or whatever year that you're watching this in. And of course the law of attraction, which I'll tie into at the end. But as I said, I hope that this message inspires you. It's a quick message of hope. And yeah, hopefully to inspire you as well to set up your goals for 2021 because this is going to be the best year yet. So, Happy New Year and let's begin. So, as I said, this is the time to be different, time to take advantage of the fact that yes, we are all in lockdown. Some of us may not necessarily, some of us may have to actually go to work. Some of us work from home, like me. There could be a variety of situations that you're in right now, but I think that this is the best time to focus on yourself, the best time to possibly do the things that you never thought about doing before, that you thought about doing, but you never took the risk in following those dreams. So like I said, YouTube channel, it could be starting a YouTube channel, it could be playing the guitar, it could be taking a dance class, whatever may come, finally going to grad school, whatever may be. This is the time because everyone is currently at home and not necessarily going out. I encourage you to take a hold of this year. The first step I would say is to have a positive mindset. Now, of course, for like Luisa, okay, yeah, great, thanks. But how do I achieve this? So I have a few quick tips and tricks that have helped me, I think, in 2020 to stay mentally well, stable, always in this idea that knowing that there's hope and knowing that this time of corona and this hardship, whatever it is that you're going through, will end. It has an expiration date. It will end. Okay. So how do we do this? So first, what I do every day is I call them positive declarations. So I wake up every morning. As a Christian, I do pray. I do read my Bible. But a way that I take it a bit further is to have my 10 declarations. So it's just a list of 10 things that I want to remind myself either about me or about God or both. So I'll give you an example. I am free. I am victorious. I am loved. 3 things about me. 3 things about God. I say, God is good. God is faithful. God is for me. Now, of course, in the beginning, you may be like, this sounds ridiculous. I'm not sure what this is going to do. But the thing is, you're more likely to achieve your goals. You're more likely to have a good day if you start out with positivity in the forefront. So without looking at your phone, put Instagram down. It can wait 2 minutes. The post will still be there. The story will still be there. Twitter, Facebook, whatever it may be. The news will always be there. But just take a few minutes in the morning to devote that time to yourself and declare things about yourself. Now I know initially, I think unfortunately all of us have this negative mindset that just comes to us. So we always expect the worst. I know you know the saying, hope for the best, expect for the worst. Always hope for the best and expect the worst. But you cannot hope for the best if you're expecting the worst. It doesn't work. It cancels itself out. And in the end, you're left with negativity. You're left with the worst possible solution that most likely will not occur, but may occur because you're putting that out into existence. That's a separate thing that we can go into law of attraction in a minute. So as I said, that is my first tip. Positive declarations about yourself. And if you're a Christian, of course, about God. And I encourage you to do this every day because the more that you repeat it, the more you start to believe it. So the Bible says that faith comes by hearing. In the same way, whether you have faith in God or faith in yourself, faith in others, whatever it may be, it comes from the things that you hear, right? So you saying, I am free, I am victorious, I am loved, you will begin to believe it. Now that is the key to the first step in achieving a positive mindset. I also want to take that just one more step further, and I want to encourage you to write that down. Either write it down on your phone here in the notes section, or you can write it on a piece of paper if you don't want to put it on your phone. Just something that you can look at, a book that you read in the morning, a piece of paper that's right next to you there, next on your bed, underneath your phone or on top of your phone. So you can remind yourself that is the first thing you should grab, and that's the first thing you should say to yourself every morning. Now let's move on to step number 2. Step number 2. So as you probably clicked into this video because of this, vision board. Now vision boards are essentially a way to, in your mind, help yourself see what you're trying to achieve and see yourself there. So I can take an easy example of you're trying to buy a house or you want to get a car. Let's say the Tesla car, the new Tesla, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. The environmentally friendly, like the doors swing up. I think the back doors swing up. That car. Don't know what it's called. Don't kill me for that. But let's say that's your goal. Let's say you want to buy a house. Then you need to visualize that house. You need to believe that you can get that house, which is why I say a vision board. So I'll put up photos here of things that you could do. So there's a few things that you could do. There's this channel that I'm sure you guys might have heard of called the Ace Family. And I'm sure Catherine McBroom there showed how she did a vision board. She pulled magazines and she pulled random things that aligned with what she wanted for this year. Great, that's a great option. But not all of us necessarily want to spend money on magazines. And then magazines that we will not even read, so on and so forth. Or if you don't have that money, these are trying times. So what I suggest is, well, what I did was I looked up, first I wrote down the things that I want for this year. Whether it be things or goals of like happiness, not necessarily SMART goals, but we'll go into that in a second. Just things that I want to achieve for myself and things that I'm striving for, either in 2021 or in the long term. All I did was Google such things. So if I wanted that Tesla car, I would Google the picture, whatever color I want it to be, and then I would put it onto a Word document. And what I did was compile all the pictures that I want onto a Word document. And then I go to, I'm sure there are libraries nearby. I didn't go because the library that was nearby was closed. But if you don't have a printer at home, I don't. I just don't print things, so that's why. But you can go to the library and you can print it. I think they're doing it for free right now because of the pandemic. Maybe different in your state. But if not, if you don't have a library nearby, you can also go to a local FedEx office. And they have stations where you can email things to yourself and email things to the FedEx website. And then it'll print it for you. Now, after you do that, you can get cardboard. You can get cardboard. But I was thinking more like poster board type material that you can buy at Walgreens, Target, Walmart, wherever. I got cord squares. I'll put a picture up right here. But that's what I got, and I just pinned the photos to that and then put it up on my wall so I could see it every day. Example 2 of a vision board. Now, why is this important? 1, I think it's important to use our imagination. So let me tie this in. So when we were younger, we used our imagination for good things, for dolls, for toys, for imaginary friends, imaginary lives. I know that I did, okay? And somehow when we become adults, we use that imagination for negativity, to imagine the worst possible scenario. Well now, so as adults, we need help to visualize the positive things. And this helps you visualize. So not only are you doing your 10 declarations, or it can be 3 declarations, it can be 5, whatever best suits you. I assure you at least start with 5. Then I look up and I see what I'm striving for. I see, okay, I can see myself there. Let's say you want to visit, I don't know, Colombia. You want to see your family, right? A picture of your family in Colombia. Let's say they're far away. You want to visit your friends who are in LA. Picture of your friend. LA. I mean, that could just be a small little thing that you want to do for this year. But that's what I'm talking about. These little things that you want to achieve for yourself and things that will make you happy. Going into the 3rd step. So we talked about positive declarations. We talked about a vision board. And there's one more thing that ties into all of this as well. I mentioned it slightly before, but it's called SMART goals. And you're probably like, Luisa, I know. Usually wherever you work, you have to establish goals for the year, for the fiscal year, and things that help the company out, things that help you for personal development, so on and so forth. So what is a SMART goal? For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, S stands for specific, M is measurable, A is achievable, R is relevant, forgot that one, sorry, and T is time bound. So essentially I can give you an example of like a business. A business, for example, one of their goals would be sell 10,000 pieces of clothing by the end of the fiscal year, right? That is specific, that is measurable, that is definitely attainable, and that is most certainly time bound. So that is a SMART goal. So you can measure sales, you can measure conversion rates, so on and so forth. So that's what I mean. But these SMART goals have to be for yourself. So for yourself, it could be gain 10 pounds by the end of February, right? That's when you can measure. You can start going into exercises. You can start talking about food, so on and so forth. Lose weight could be another goal.
attainable goal, but you'd have to say, I want to lose 10 pounds by the end of March 2021. Smart goal. So the reason I say this is important because if you have specific goals like this, you're more than likely to achieve them as well. So we have positive declarations, enforcing a positive mindset. We have a vision board as well, drawing in those visuals that we need because we can't physically look at the house that we want every day. We can't physically look at the Tesla that we want every day, but we can see it there on our board, on our wall, so on and so forth. Now, the third thing are SMART goals. These are also ones that I would suggest writing them down. You can also put them on your vision board, which I have done, or write them down also in your notes so that you see them every day. The next topic I want to talk about is the law of attraction. Now, this I could have like 10 videos on for a few hours, but first I want to recommend the book. It's called The Secret. I'll put a picture up right here. I'll put the details in the description down below. But basically, to put the law of attraction in layman's terms, basically what you believe is where your life will follow, right? And so all that we're doing, vision boards, declarations, the SMART goals, they're feeding into the things that we want to believe, the things that we want to achieve. So in a sense, you're calling those things in. By declaring positive things about you, you are calling in love from your friends, from your family, love for yourself. By seeing a vision board and you're putting in, I don't know, that you want the Tesla thing that we talked about, then you're putting in right there that you will achieve that Tesla, that you want that Tesla, right? So essentially, the law of attraction draws all of these things and pulls all of these things in together. Basically, you could say the universe, in my case, God, doing the things that I cannot do, right? I'm doing all the things that I can do, all the things that are in my control. Positive declarations, positive mindset, vision board, SMART goals. And then once you have all these things, you start to do the things that you can do to achieve those things. So if your goal is to lose 10 pounds by the end of February, you're like, okay, I see this, I say this every day, I will lose the weight, I will eat healthy. And then you go out and you may look at a dessert and then you remind yourself, what did I just say this morning? That I will lose weight. This cookie is probably not what's best for me. These are just little things that tie into once you start to believe the things that you're saying. Thus, pulling in the law of attraction, thus calling those things into you, into your life, essentially. That is it. That is what I want to discuss with you guys. Vision, goals for 2021, how to make a vision board, the law of attraction, of course, how all these things tie together so that you and I can have the best year possible. Now, like I said, the key to all of this is first, positive mindset. So first, what must you do? Positive declaration. Okay, then we can move into everything else. And I highly suggest you do these things. If you have any questions further on the book, the law of attraction, vision boards, if you want to see me do one, I'll gladly do one. I keep looking over there because I keep looking at my own vision board every time I say it. But yeah, I will gladly do so. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. That's all I have for today. Any questions or comments, please do not hesitate to comment that down below. Please do not hesitate to click that like button because I hope you enjoyed this video. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel so you know when I post next. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later. God bless. Remember, positive mindset. Take care. Bye.